So the first thing to check when we're attaching the braided connector to the fly line, you want to just check that you've got a little plastic sleeve here down towards the end of the connector that has the loop on it, and this plastic sleeve slides up and down the braided connector. So to attach it to the fly line, it's a bit fiddly at first. We need to tease open the fibres of the braided loop. There we go. Because the top of the braided loop is hollow. So there we go, we've teased open the fibres and we've inserted the fly line there just a few millimetres. And the next step is to squeeze the braid here and push the fly line in. So we squeeze and open the fibres of the braided loop and pull. And you can see now the fly line is starting to work its way down inside the braided connector. A little bit further. So you want to work this fly line right down to the bottom of the hollow section, and so it can't go any further. So the next step is to take hold of this plastic sleeve here and slide it up to the top of the braid. So I'm going to take hold of that there, grip nice and tight, pull, and then start to slide it up. And it'll be a little bit stiff, but it wants to be a little bit stiff because the this sleeve is going to have to lock down on top of the braid. There we go. So I've slid the plastic sleeve up over the braid, and very importantly I've not gone right to the top. So if you can see there's still a few fibres of the braided loop sticking out the top. Now you could just take your scissors to these and snip them off. You could just trim them off there, make it nice and tidy, and that'd be fine. My personal preference is to put a dot of super glue on. Just belt and braces really, just to be absolutely sure this isn't going to slip. So I'll just put a tiny dot of super glue just there on those few fibres, and being careful not to get it on your fingers, just push the sleeve up over the few remaining fibres there. So we can see there the plastic sleeves pushed neatly over that little dab of glue and over those few fibres, and it's nice and neat, and that'll hold that braided connector in place. And there we go, we've got a nice solid connection at the end of the fly line where we can attach our leader.